Honey, you've been raided. Cause reading is what? I'm the one and only Dr. Magnifiscent, that is. And welcome to the, I don't know, the red nose? Whatever. This past spring, I did a video where I selected only green scents in only green bottles. So this fall, we're gonna do a oops, all red bottles. All fall reds. Red and rad. Ready to go and ready to break the front page of Reddit. And when you think of what the color red would smell like, you probably think spicy notes, warm notes, bold notes. And in the fall, that's exactly what we want. We need something fiery, robust, and powerful, while matching our autumn surroundings and fight against the cooling air. Besides all that, these red bottles are gorgeous. So if you're as vain as I am when it comes to presentation, well, you're in the right place, I guess. You're also in the right place on this channel. So hit that subscribe button and join this red hot community. Here we go, 10 fall perfect frags, all in red bottles. The doctor is now in. Starting with possibly the most versatile fall perfect beast, Kalan by Parfums de Marly. This has fast become an all-time favorite of mine from this brand. I mean, you can wear it practically all year round thanks to the combo of the citrusy blood orange up top, which is what I believe the bottle color represents, and one of the best blood orange accords ever, I might add, on top of spices, lavender, orange blossom, oak moss, and a delightful sandalwood backbone. When I first got it, I'll admit I kinda thought that I wasted my money. I already had things like Leighton and Pegasus, and I was like, this one's kinda forgettable, but obviously it stuck in my mind. Ow, that kinda hurt. Yeah, I forgot these caps are like battering rams. The more I wore it, the more I became addicted. Kinda like Journey by Amouage, but not because it was forgettable. Quite the opposite. It's pungent. I wasn't sure how I would like this heavy, spicy, cuminy smack in the nose right off the rip, but I really got insanely hooked on it last fall. Probably thanks to the tobacco. You know I'm a sucker for tobacco. And Journey uses it in a way I've never really come across before. Into the dry down, it doesn't sweeten up whatsoever. It stays dry and masculine, but really smooth and surprisingly compliment welcoming. On the more affordable end, I have to give Eros Flame some love, and Versace a ton of credit for creating an Eros for the more sophisticated audience. In fact, you can see me battle this against the original Eros DNA if you're curious about how it stacks up. We still got citrus, vanilla, tonka bean, and sandalwood. No mint or apple though. Instead, Flame adds some florals and what seems like a heavier dose of oak moss, presenting a more mature and respectable persona. I still have yet to try Eros Energy, which I hear is kind of a lemon bomb, but as of now in my personal experience, Flame is the best thing the Eros line hath thrust onto the world so far. Even more affordable, I think Paco Rabanne's Ultrared could work in the fall, preferably in the early fall when it's still warm and in the daytime. The sweeter gourmand feel leans the scent profile towards the cooler months, but the citrus top notes offers some versatility. And due to the weaker performance, doesn't really qualify as a cold weather scent to me. I would say either warm fall day or cooler summer night. Real specific time and place for this guy, eh? Which may deter buyers, which may be why it's discontinued. I mean, it's really good, but it's like it, can't make up its mind. Nonetheless, I really do dig the scent. I have to apply quite a bit to get it to last, but when you get it just right, I really do love the transformation it makes on the skin over time. Glad to own it for like 30 bucks, but may not be for everyone. Unlike Baccarat Rouge 540 Extrait by Maison Francis Kurkdjian, this is a fragrance for everyone. I think I can fairly state in 2025, this is the flanker to get. Listen, I love the Eau de Parfum. It's the originator, it's truly a remarkable scent. It's so freaking good. Yeah. The problem is this DNA has been sadly beaten to death by countless knockoffs in the mainstream market, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. I mean, I get it. It's great, but it kind of sucks because it used to be this secret weapon and now it's just everywhere. Therefore, I say, the Extrait is the way to go. Containing hints to the original with its famous ambergris, jasmine, and saffron, but taking it somewhere totally new with some bitter almond and a muskier, more rugged base. Crafted to be, in my view, completely non-redundant to own both. This is when you're craving yourself some BR540, but don't want to just drift along the BR540 ocean and smell like everyone else. Then again, if you really want to smell like nobody else, Flamenco Extrait by Ramon Monegal. Wonder Juice. Wonder Juice! Also contains some of that sweet, addictive, androgynous charm as BR540, but I've yet to come across anything all that similar. Plus, I just love the bottle. Love the little flip top. Woo, that's fancy. Okay, if I keep doing that, I'll probably break it, so I'm gonna stop. To my understanding, Flamenco is a big seller for Ramon Monegal, but still relatively unknown to the masses. Fruity, fun, and insanely gorgeous. I sprung for the Extrait version because if I have the option for a denser concentration, it usually does better on my skin. Similar to BR540E, it adds a slightly more rugged undertone. In this instance, oud. And although not officially listed, a smooth, leathery accord. Unlike BR540E though, to my nose, this Extrait doesn't deviate nearly as much from the original scent DNA of raspberry, rose, jasmine, iris, cedar, still entirely gender neutral. The Extrait perhaps a touch more masculine leaning, but just a work of art for everyone to adore. Okay, I hear you. Yep, those last two are on the higher priced end. Let's go back to the affordables, but one of the best designer works of art money can buy nowadays. Fahrenheit Les Parfums by Dior, baby. My God, this one is such a king. I wouldn't even classify it as a strict fall fragrance. This is a year-round, signature-worthy scent. Distinct, refined, unique, with that petrol-like violet leaf thing, but then smothered in vanilla and distinguished with rum and suede. As far as the house of Dior goes, it doesn't seem to be nearly as popular as, say, Sauvage or the Homme line. So, therefore, you'll stand out. It's like a really fascinating side character in a movie that captures your interest and makes you wish they had more screen time. Weird analogy, but just smell it and you'll get what I'm saying. Of course, when it comes to fall, spices are a must. And one of the best spicy scents in my collection is Number 1 by House of Sillage. I feel like not enough reviewers talk about this one. It's timeless, it's warm, it's cinnamony, it has a really cool bottle. I love that. Yeah, I bought it partially because of that. Don't judge. When I first ever tried it, I thought it was a little on the blah side and just smelled like a cinnamon fireball jawbreaker. Remember those? But either it's aged and macerated to perfection over time, or my palate has expanded and matured to where I can pick up more of the cloves, mahogany, and cedar, maybe a little bit of both. But I've become obsessed with it over the years. And the fact that I get complimented on it every single time I wear it without fail, that certainly helps. Another highly complimented fragrance is oddly Red Tobacco by Mancera. Maybe just because it's such a strong performer, it ain't difficult to be noticed. But it does stir up a lot of intrigue when detected. Some might consider it challenging, but it's a gorgeously layered, colorful blend of tobacco, vanilla, and warm spices like cinnamon, saffron, nutmeg, incense, then some patchouli, oud, musk, and vetiver crashing the party later on. Although it does have some pleasing top notes of green apple and pear. So yeah, there's a lot going on in here. It's famous for a reason. It's a must-own for the tobacco lover. And I'll be capping off this list with one more tobacco blend. One I believe deserves so much more hype than it gets. You must get Wardasina by Xerjoff on your radar. Why am I the only one talking about this? Why isn't this more famously known? I don't know, but I'm just gonna keep on repping it. Tobacco and rose are incredibly complementary notes, which I rarely see together or just done to this level of greatness. Perfectly androgynous along with saffron, vanilla, patchouli, cedar, and musk. So nicely balanced and sexy beyond all belief. I mean, I assumed its lack of height may have been strictly because it mingles so well with my skin chemistry, and only my skin chemistry apparently. But it also smells amazing on Emily too, who is as far opposite of a fragrance-obsessed weirdo like me. So I implore you to give this a sample and let me know how it works on your skin. I'm really curious, because the reason this is still such a little hidden wonder is beyond me. And the fact that we're not at 100,000 subscribers already is beyond me too. Just kidding. This fun channel is steadily growing, and it's all thanks to all of you, my dear nostrils. If you're subscribed, thank you. If not, come on, join the fun, join the family, join the community. And someday you might see a little silver plaque hanging back there somewhere. Someday. Also, like, ring the bell, share me with your Pheromone Challenge fall-time friends and family, blast me out onto your socials. If you want to help this little engine that could channel, finally feel free to leave me a comment with your red-hot picks for this fall, or anything else, really. Most of all, join me next time, will you? Till then, stay fierce, stay fiery, and of course, stay smelly. The doctor is out.